Welcome to Hanging Out with Robert, that's me. This video contains things that I encounter throughout the day. If for some reason I complete a task and you would like to see the details, you could click on the link in the description area below. This video also contains tips and tricks that I learned throughout the years. I plan on leaving this video accessible for about 30 days. After that, you can view it through my Patreon account. Thank you very much for watching. What in the homeless travel survival guide mess is going on over there? I've actually seen this guy parked in several different spots around the neighborhood. A lot of crazy homeless stuff going on here. Waiting in line to get our second COVID Pfizer shot, and some people in line don't bring an ink pen, so they can't fill out their form, so they hold up the line, turning a 30-minute deal into a hour-long ordeal. It's been about 30 minutes so far. We are now in observation, doing our 15-minute wait. Then I could go pack some stuff up, swing by the junkyard for a couple of things for a couple of people, and get my U-Haul, start loading it up so we can shove off. Cleaning up the camera crew lot again. Tomorrow this thing will be filled with trailers. They'll be filming some movie skits around here. And the next day, it'll be deserted and abandoned again. I actually got the city cleaning this thing up. I thought the owner of the lot did it. Maybe it's a city lot. Time to get this show on the road. I'm going to put a little bit more of this stuff together on Panther. Go down to the storage, get a couple things. Run by the junkyard and grab something. And finish packing some stuff up in the apartment, and that'll probably do it for the day. It rained here yesterday. They said it rained more yesterday than it had the whole previous 12 months. So I really didn't get to do nothing yesterday, and that's the puddle that's left still there. And right now some of the weather going from Oklahoma up to Pennsylvania is bad, so I'm kind of glad I'm not on the road today. So let's see where we're at on Panther. Oh my gosh, we got a mess here. A mess. Let me see what I could get cracking here and get a move on it. People have claimed that this 960 sunroof trim fits in here. Not so much. And it's a funny shaped trim. This small piece clips on the metal. This wide piece fits around the roof liner. So it separates the roof liner from the small metal piece. The thickness of this rubber at the tip of my thumb, like a 1/4 of an inch. So let me see if I can work this in here. And I think it's actually about a 1/4 inch too long. So that's posing a little bit of an issue. So see what we got. Looks like I have it tucked up in here around here, and I have almost an inch extra right here. Like I got about an inch extra, so I'm gonna slice that there, tuck that in, and hopefully that'll be done. I can still see the waves in the back of this headliner where I stretched it, so I don't think I'll do it myself again. I'll get help next time. Cut about that much off. Looks like an inch. It does have a little metal in there, so you could cut a lot of it with a razor blade and then snip it with some 10 snips or something. And the top piece grabs hold to the metal rim. You could squeeze that closed if there's anywhere on there that it's not holding on to the metal, and it may do a better job holding on to the metal. So I do have that thing up there pretty good. That's where my seam is. Turned out nice. I got to get it to hug up here a little bit better than it is. I've pulled that off a time or two, and try to pound that on there. To get it to stay, I may have to squeeze it with some pliers or something. But even the corner I thought was shy looks pretty good. So I think I'm in good shape. I'm gonna take the sunroof out, put the sunshade in, then I'm gonna try to clean this off, put my A-pillars back in, and make a little more progress here. And there it is. I believe it's all done. Opens up, pulls the shade open, comes on close, real level, vents in the back. Doesn't go quite down as much as I'd like it to when it vents back, but 26-year-old car, I'm happy where it is. And the 960 trim is up. Now I'm going to put the screw covers on. Where I put those at. Weird thing with my dust cover, look like it's calcium buildup on it, like I used to get on my fish tank. I wiped it with some WD-40, but I don't see my brush to scrub it, so I ain't got all day to mess with this, so I'll deal with this later. I do have a gray colored sun visor. Man, I don't know if this is driver's side or passenger side. It's filthy though, but it stays up. Passenger side. It would go up there, and if somebody wants it, let me know. I'll ship it to you, you clean it up. I probably paid 15-20 bucks for it. Whatever you want to offer me for it's fine, but it does stay up. And there it is, folks. I have the screw in the A-pillar, the screw cap on it, pillar pod in place. My oil temp comes on an accessory, the other two comes on and run. So boost, you don't need boost unless it's on run. So I gotta go ahead and hook that side up. And the vanity light works. Also, I cleaned this sticky stuff off with WD-40. Looks like I need to clean this side off with something. Anyway, I'm gonna finish cleaning that off. I might tear those airbag stickers off. I'm gonna go ahead and say this. You guys do what you want with it. These stickers like that was on here, like these stickers that are over here, these stickers are made to give the consumer a message. The dealer's not allowed to peel those off. But once you purchase your car, man, you can take those stickers off the next day. You wait 15-20 years for them to start peeling off, then they look like crap under them. So I normally take mine off. You can leave yours on if you want. I know the car has an airbag. I know if I get ready to get into an accident to lean back into my seat. But that airbag warning is still up here. Don't put children in the front. And be careful with putting them in the back. Stickers off, I gotta get some goop off and clean that glue off of there. Anyway, let me keep moving, because I got stuff to do. If somebody needs a 850 hand grip cleaned up, it'd be ready to go. Got both its caps. Right or left, doesn't matter, it's for the front seats. I just noticed at the top of this deal here, it doesn't have any clip deals. Oh yes it does, they're white. One is broke, one is good. So this one, the passenger side is white, the driver's side one is black, and both of them have a clip broke in them. So I need to get a couple of those when I go back to the junkyard. I still have these high mileage stickers. I got 200,000, 238,855 to the moon, 300,000 miles, and some 400,000 mile ones. I'm gonna have my daughter cut me some 500,000 mile ones here soon, because Panther's about to hit 500,000 miles. If you want one of these stickers, let me know. I have them handy so I can send them right out. Most people just been sending a little donation for them. You don't have to. If you want one, I'll send you one. I have this tan dome light out of Panther. If you need it, let me know. The buttons and everything work. I just changing colors. And I'll get this little seatbelt thing put back in there. So if you need a dome light, yours is all busted up, let me know. It works on 850s and S&V 70s 1998 model. The thing that is wrong with this dome light assembly is the mounting screws broke. And we were just driving down the street and it fell apart. But it was holding up by the front clips and the back clips. That was holding it in there. Goes in this way. So it works, button work, all that stuff. It just doesn't mount up there. You just have to clip it up there. If you need the parts out of it, you can just take parts off of it. If someone has a good idea of how to make these dark gray or black, let me know. I'll be open to it. I just don't want them looking tacky. And I'm prone to do that with experiments, so I might have a handle or two I can experiment on. Right now they're like a light gray. I'd like them to be dark charcoal or black or closer to what the rest of this roof liner is. Here we go, party people. Back at the salvage yard with some stabilization. The DJI gimbal. You know you love it. The wind's not hardly blowing. There's a couple people wanted me to grab a part or two out here. And I wanted to grab a part or two for Panther, if I can remember what it is I want to grab off these 850 wagons. Here we go. About to drop a S70. That'll be a good source for some parts. See if we can see if it has a manual trans or not. I don't know if we can peep that or not. Check that footage later. I don't even know what year it is. It looks like it might be a 99, 2000. Nope, it's a 98. That's good. More parts for people that need them. Oh man. Crawling around at Panther. Got my back a little stressed out. But from what I've seen on the website, they don't have any other cars out here, any other P80s, other than what's been out here. No new P80s in the past week. So I'm gonna do a quick breeze by just to make sure the website's accurate. And I'm gonna grab what I'm supposed to grab and get out of here. Head over to my store. Like my gimbal creeps up every once in a while. I didn't bring the tripod legs for it. I don't plan on being here that long to need to record anything on the tripod. I may remix that brake light relay video real quick. that video was a little messy. My 850s are up there. Go check the new rows. I don't think Buster Brown's out here. But man, new rows are way down here. Let me go over here. Take this mask off. Hey, somebody got some New Mexico grass here. How about that? Nice green grass. A lot of people out here, they had their 50% sell off a couple of days ago. Hey, what's happening, man? Hondas. Oh, man. And the mess is on, man. They hit these engines quick out here. Yeah. Half the newer cars are missing engine. I think this row right here on the left, on the right, had that S70, and the next road over there had that 850. But we got a gold 240 here now. Look at that. The guy Phil was out here the other day, so I'm pretty sure this thing's been hit pretty good. Yeah, it looked like he got the clock. Some more cluster stuff. 257,000 miles. See what year it is. It's 89. Another V70. Let me go ahead and shoot this video. I think Willie Gilly needs this. So I'm gonna take this off. Oh, broke my dang fingernail. Send that to him for his young lady's car. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you what the normal cause is of a brake light failure warning light on these P2 Volvo XC70s, maybe S60s and these other P2 cars as well. There's a relay on the back rim that goes bad. I don't know what rim stands for, but it's got your fuses and your relays and stuff like that. Now what normally happens is your brake lights in your side clusters will be intermittently failing. So you don't get the warning all the time, you just get it sometimes. And your high mount brake light will be working, but the side brake lights will not. I guess a different relay runs them. So what you want to do, you want to open up this rear hatch. The panel on this driver's side is usually there, just like this one on the passenger side. You lift this up, pull that in, and you have access to all of those fuses and things that you see there. Now the relay that goes bad is fifth from the bottom, but it's usually right across from this bar, this blue in here. Somebody's probably replaced it because all of the OEM ones are black. On some cars, it's the third slot down. The first slot's empty. The second slot has a relay. The third slot down is the brake light relay. And sometimes the second and third relay is one relay, but you can pull that dual relay and put into single relays, and that way you only have to replace one relay in the future if it ever goes bad again. So you can try to pull in on this panel and reach in there and pull that relay out. There it is there. And this car, it's blue. Or if you really want to have access to it, you can look up here. This whole relay panel has a pivot there on the back and the front, and it's got a release latch here. So you push up on this latch and you pull this thing towards you, and it lifts up. Let me get that to come out again. You have to pull this in a little bit. If you want to pull that really out of the way, you have to take that bolt out of there. So you can pull this in far enough to get this out. But once you lift up on this release, pull this in, this whole thing comes in and up on both sides, front and back. And once you got it up on both sides, it's harder to get out. You need to do it with two hands. Just like this came out of here, there's a hook on the other side. Let me use two hands to get that. So once you got both sides released, you got some slack in the wire harness. You can see the whole breaker panel, and you could pull this relay out here. Like I said, this one looks like it's been replaced because usually they're all black. So that's where that is. Then you can hook it back in there, push the top up, latch the top back in there. But that is the relay for the brake lights, which usually causes that warning. Thanks for watching. Back to the recording. This car is pretty clean other than this window somebody cracked right here. Somebody wanted the cluster out of it. I guess they got that half price day. Not a bad looking car. And it's got home link in it. I wonder if that sunroof is the same size sunroof in my car. If that trim piece would work. Not that I need one. Anyway, might try that one day. Doot, 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 doot. Got that corner light there. Got a couple things off of the it's got this light here. It's got a little crack in it. I don't know if Willie Gilly wants that one. Anyway, let's go get what we need and get out of here. Wanted to make that video a little better. Planes flying over. Uh-oh, getting the overheat notice. Let me shut it down for a couple minutes. One of my viewers needed this clip that holds the third brake light against the window on the 850s. It's got two push pins right there. Push those in, pull those pins out, slide this spring out of here. And that's that. If you could pull these out, that'd be great. Then you can have them, because sometimes it's hard to get those pins once they fall up in there. But sometimes you can stick your finger in there and save them. If not, you can use a skewer from a bamboo shoot stick type thing, and that works for that. So let me pull those out. So you push that center pin all the way in, you pull out the clip, then pull out the spring bracket. Man, these lifts are tough on this wagon too. Look at that thing. Pulling that thing up like that. Man, that's awesome. Looks like they have a 2005 date. That don't mean that's when they were installed. That's just a manufacturer date that could have been old stock. Seems like I've already been out here 45 minutes. Anyway, this is the thing I need to secure my B-pillar at the top of the post. You grab them, you give them a quarter turn, and they come out. This is what I'm going to try to use to fix my problem. I think this is the same size bolt here, but I'm going to take this little metal piece here. I call these. Let me get a screwdriver, popped it off of there. Oh heck, that ain't what I thought it was. I thought it had the nut on the other end of it, so I need to find one with the nut on it. But these things slide over, they have nuts on some of them. That's where those things normally are, inside this fender well somewhere. Let me see if I could find one on one of these fenders. Almost like that, but not quite. Let's get out of here. Got my bits, time to go. I noticed some time ago this tail light was coming away from the car a little bit, so I could see that it was loose. Well, just now I went on the inside, I pulled the speaker cover, looked inside that hole, and that dang on thing is tight. So it's breaking away. I'll need to get another one of these light assemblies to take care of that. And this one over here has got a small crack in it. I don't know if you can see that. So I might get another set of those if I don't already have a set of them somewhere. And fix that. In the meantime, I need to put my screws up in there, put those caps in there, and then secure those pieces over there on both sides, and then clean out this car so I can get ready to pack it up. Oh, one more thing. I need to put this panel on the back of it. So I need to take the panel here and put good clips on the bottom, lock it in on the bottom, and then bang it in on the top, and I'll be good to go. Done with the back. Got a couple of cracks in this molding up here, so I need to stop drill that and glue it. Hopefully that'll do it. Couple more spots like that, and let me keep trucking away. I noticed this when I took this off, but I am totally missing one of the mounting brackets. So even though I put 4 of these things up there, I only need 3, because this one at this location is totally missing. Also, my little third brake light cup, the tab is there, but on that side the tab is missing. So that thing actually rattles a little bit because of that. So I might want to put some trim double-sided tape on that to stop that thing from rattling. Something else to look for. And I might get a whole nother one of these panels, because this thing is beat the crap. I'm getting ready to WD-40 this part of it. And you know, this is a work car, so I'm not that worried about it. I like everything to work though. My 2 on the end snapped in really tight, but it doesn't seem like my one right here snapped in properly, so that may rattle a little bit. Let me wipe this clip down and put some double-sided tape on there and snap that in place. Took some of that 3M tape, put just a tiny piece right there. Now I'm gonna put this back in place and press that together, and hopefully it'll hold it noise-free. All I need to do now is find my trim for here, and I'll be done. And when I close this, I don't need to slam it like I'm trying to dunk a basketball. Just hold it, close it, so that all this stuff back here doesn't get all busted up. Let me dig a little bit more. I must say, it's nice to have everything working on Panther. When I put my rear wipers on, my rear wiper wipes, when I lock my central locking locks, when I put my brakes on, all my brake lights work, flashers, squirters, everything. So Panther is ready to roll again. Now I just need to clean it out, pack some stuff up, and get ready to roll tomorrow. If you feel that this information was useful, please like it and share it with your social media friends. You can subscribe to my channel so that you will get notifications of future videos that I post. You can follow me on Twitter, and if you need to contact me directly, please visit my website. And if you have any questions, leave them below, and someone or myself will reply to them. Again, thank you very much for watching.